Time for the next matchup in the 80s heavyweight tournament. We're in the third round. And tonight it'll be Mike Weaver versus Tony Tucker to move on. Let's find out who will move on to the next round. And as always, I already got everything filled out. The ratings, did the judges, put everything in. We're going to get right to the fight. The first step is to find control. And let's roll the die. Red will be Weaver, blue will be Tucker. And their control rating, we got us a 9 and an 8. So he's got 13. Just add the number to it. And a 6, 14. So that's going to be Tony Tucker. So we got a 1. So we come over here. A 1. It's going to be plodding slow. Let's roll again for the white die. See what we get down in here. It's going to be a 2. That's -1 from Mike Weaver. Over here, and we'll put -1 in there. All right. Now their TR rating for the round. It's a 4 and a 6. So Tucker's going to have a 6. Bring up that. We'll be rolling on the heavyweight. Roll the 2 die, 3 die, you add it all together. It's got a 6, come down to the 6. Rolls an 8. It's got 18. So that's what he ends up with right now. Then we come up to Weaver now. Roll for Weaver. He's got a 4. And he rolls a 10. That'd be 16, so he had 15 right now. So he's got a 15. 15, 18, we'll go to the scorecard, the judge scoring. Go to that now, round scoring. That's a 3-punch difference. So right here, it's going to be 10-10. And the bias will go to, we'll win a 10-9. So 10-10. Judge, he's not biased, judge 2. And it's going to be for Tony Tucker this round. So he'll get a 10-9 from that judge as of right now. Okay, let's go to second round now. We'll roll for control. 5 and a 5, so he's gonna have 14, so that'd be Mike Weaver this time. Go over here, you got a 2, so that's gonna be the normal. Let's roll again. Down in the normal, 5. It's gonna get a +2 to his punches. We'll put that in there. He's gonna go first on the chart. Come over to this chart. Let's roll on it. He's got a 5. Go here. So he's got 9. 17. So he's going to have 19 punches this round. So we go to Tucker. He's got a 7. We'll roll on him. 7's got 12 for his 7. 12 be 24 punches. That's going to be a 5-punch difference. Go to the scoring chart. 5 punches would be 10-9 for the most punches wins a round. So that's going to be Tony Tucker. And he hasn't won 4 consecutive rounds yet. So 9-10. That there. Okay, so we go to the third round. Control again. 4 and a 2, so he's got 13 to 10. So Mike Weaver again. Let's go to the there. He got a 3. It's gonna put him on normal. Let's roll again. The normal, he gets a 5, so he's gonna get +2 to his punches again. Now we'll go to the effective punches, and he's got a 5. So let's roll on that. 5. We got 11. It's going to get him 19. That gets him 21. Come down to Tucker now. He's got an 8. Let's roll on his 8. He rolls 13. That's going to get him 27. 6 punch difference. Just going to make sure everything's being punched in there. Yes, it is. It's working. 6 punch difference. And it's going to be this again, 10-9. He hasn't won 4 rounds yet. So we'll go in here. Right, we're going to the 4th round now. Let's roll for control. We get us a 1 and a 5, so that's going to be Tony Tucker with it. Go there. He's got a 4. That's going to put him in the normal. Got him to 5. That's going to get him +2 to his punches. 2. So he's got an 8 this round. So the chart here, roll on the 8. He rolls a 3. That's going to get him 17. So he gets 19. Mike Weaver has a 5. Roll on the 5. And he gets 8. He's going to get 16. So Mike Weaver not winning any rounds right now. He's a 3 punch difference. Scoring system is going to be 10-10 and to the bias. So it'll be 10-10 again, and it's going to be the judge 3 who gives Tony Tucker the round. As we head to the 5th round now, Mike Weaver needs to start picking it up. He's falling behind. Roll. And we get us a 2 and a 3. That's 11-11, so no bias. I mean, no control. So we'll go with the guy who won the last round. That'd be Tony Tucker. Tony Tucker has an 8 this for his TR. Roll on that 8. He rolls 11. It's going to get him 25. There's our 25. Then we're going to roll again. And he's got a 5 this time for Mike Weaver. And on his 5, he's got a 12. And he's going to get 20. Not enough again. 5 punch difference. Let's see. He's won 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 4 rounds he won. That's a 5 punch difference. So look at that. 5 punches going to be right here. So he won that 10-9. Then he's won 4 rounds. We're going to the Killer Instinct. So let's put 9-10 in here for right now. Let's go to the Killer Instinct here. His Killer Instinct for Mike Weaver is an 8. I mean, Tony Tucker has it a 7, and I think we look at the chin, but we'll look at the chart. Killer Instinct is Cover Up and Killer Instinct. So that's what it is, a 7 and a 1. Killer Instinct, so we're going to look at the 1 is the Cover Up. 7 will be right here in this area. Let's roll that. 7 for the Killer and a 1. He rolls I think we look at 2 die, or it's going to be 2 die. The first 2 die, that's going to be a 2. So we're looking at OS. So we go down to OS. And that shows no knockdown occurred. The leading fighter dominated a round. The fighter losing a round loses 2 punches for the next round. So we're going to go to a loss of punches here this round. So the score stays the same. He's just going to get -2, and that's going to really affect him right now. He needs a higher output, but his talent rating is pretty low. Let's roll for control. 2 and a 6, so we know that's going to be Tony Tucker. You got a 2, that would be in the normal range. 6, that's going to get him +2 to his punches. Okay, so we're going to go on his. He's got an 8 for his TR. Let's go, the 8. Here, 13, high output, 27. He's going to get 29. Weaver in trouble this round. Can he get out of it? He's got a 5 for his TR. With a 5, he rolls 18. On the 5. 18 is going to get him 26. It's going to knock him down to 24. And we already know that's going to be a 9-10 round. And we're going to go to the Killer Instinct again because he's won 4 in a row for him. From the what the thing says, 5 punches, we'll go to Killer Instinct again. Okay. So we'll go to the Killer Instinct. And we know that's a 1 and a 7. 1 and a 7. Let's roll on it again. 1 and a 7. This time it rolls at 8. And it's going to be a knockdown. And it states the fighter losing the round was knocked down. Check the fighter's recovery rate and enroll on the recovery chart. Okay, so we got to go to the recovery chart. Let's find out his recovery rating for Weaver. It's a 3. Weaver in trouble. Okay, so what we do is, okay, just make sure you got that and you can see it. What we do is he's got a 3. That's right here. So we roll the 2 die. The first 2 is a 6. And he had a 3 on his recovery. Yes. 3 and a 6. He's got a D. Let's go see what that gives us. The D. Fighter knockdown recovers. Do not subtract any punches next round. Score the round 10-8 for that result. Okay, so it's going to be a 10-8 round. So Weaver in lots of trouble here. So he's going to go down to an 8. We're going into the 7th round. Weaver falling behind. He definitely got to turn it around now. Let's roll for control. He's got a 4 and a 2. 4 and a 2 for control. So that's going to be Weaver. He needs this. A 5. That's going to get him aggressive. Throw down here and aggressive here. That's going to get him a 3. He's going to get +4 to his punches. Will it help him? Because he had a high output last time and it hurt him still. So he's got a 4. Make sure. Working good. Okay. 4. So now we're going to roll on the chart. He's got a 5 for his TR. 5. And he rolls 13. 21. He gets 25 punches. And Tony Tucker has an 8. The 8 He rolls a 4. That's going to get him 18 punches. So first round for Tucker to fall behind. That's 7 punches. Let's go to the chart for the system scoring. How much was that again? That was 7 punches. 7. Right here, 4-9. And he's going to be a 10-9. That's it. So he's basically won his first round with 5 to go. He's going to need dramatic point changes here to really help him. Or a knockout. So let's head on to the 8th round for control. And a 2 and a 3. 2, that's going to get him 11 and 11. So Weaver will go because it's a tie. Okay, so it's a tie. Let's roll on that. And he's got a 5 this round, Weaver. On the 5, and he's been putting out a high punch output. So he's got 14 on the 5. That'd be 22 punches for him. Is it enough? We'll go to Tony Tucker, who's got an 8. 8, and he rolls a 13. That's going to get him 27. 5-point difference. So that's going to be 10-9 because we know 4 through 9 is. So that's going to go over to Tucker. And now definitely Weaver needs a knockout to even have a chance. All right, let's roll for control in the 9th round here. We got 3 and a 3, so that's going to go on over to Weaver. He needs it. Let's see, let's go there. He's got a 3. It's going to be normal. Down here in the normal section, he's got a 5. That's going to get him +2 to his punches. He needs everything he can get right now. These last 3 rounds coming up. Okay, so he's got a 4. He's starting to tire now. Both fighters are starting to tire. 4. He rolls 12. That's going to get him 18 punches. So that's going to get him 20. So a little bit. 7 for Weaver. For Tony Tucker now. That's 7. And he rolls a 9. It's going to get him 21 for it. And he's going to win by a point. But I think that's going to be 10-10. Let's go to the... Let's see. 1 punch difference. 10-10 regardless of bias. So 10-10. Weaver needs a knockout to win this fight. But what a good fight it's been. That 1 knockdown. We're going to the 10th round. Roll for control. And that's going to be Weaver winning it. This round. He's got a 4. That gets him normal. Roll again down in the normal section. A 2. It's going to be a +1 for him. Seems to not help him out any. He needs a high output. He's down to a 3 now. He's really tiring out. 3, and he rolls a 10. It's going to get him 14 punches. This gets down to 15. We got a 6 now for TR for Tony Tucker. So he's got the 6, and he rolls a 10. That's going to get him 20. It's a 5-punch difference. And 5-punch difference, 4-9. That's going to be 10-9. So last 2 rounds coming up. Weaver's got to do something to knock out Tony Tucker. And we're in the 11th round. Let's go for control. That's going to be Tony Tucker with the control. He's got a 3. That's going to put him in the normal. The white die again, a 2. That's going to get him +1 to his punches. Weaver has to come on here. Tony Tucker with a 5 now on his TR rating. Down to the 5. He's got 13, a nice high output here. 21. Gonna get him 22 punches. Weaver needs something to happen big time now. Needs a real good output, and he doesn't get it. And I believe he has a 2. He's about dead tired. I'm the 2. He rolls a 5. That puts him down in the shaded area. That's a 7 for his punches. And that one, I think we don't do anything in. Let's go have a look. A 7 in the brown area. Yep, that's there. It needs to be in the like oranges. So it does not help him out at all. And he's in trouble. I think he's just got knocked down. He's out by 15 punches. Let's go look. 15 plus punches. This bout is a knockout. Tony Tucker just knocks out Mike Weaver here in the 11th round. Weaver dead tired, trying his hardest. Probably trying to put a whole output of punches and gets popped. And he's down and out for the count. And let's go find out what time the stoppage happened. So we roll the die here. The first one tells us the minute of 3. It's going to be 1 minute, 13, and 22 seconds. In this round, 1 minute, 22. Let's see, 1 minute, 22. He was knocked out. Let's put that in here. Knocked out. And that's going to move Tony Tucker to the next round as he vies to win the 80s heavyweight championship of the world. Stay tuned for another matchup.